Young yesterday.
Level.
Some green liquid in the bottle back there to hydrate between games. Although Jenny Ovtcharov insisted that lighting was a factor, his tongue was not especially green, if at all.
Love 1.
It's a big point here. Again, some momentum early on. At the end of the game, they were tied up, I think, 7-all. Dima got 4 in a row to win game 1. Lead service.
Love 1.
Oh, the flip. This is good recognition of a little bit of topspin on that serve. Dima tries to keep it deceptive. Doesn't make it so clear what combinations of spin, or at least how much of each spin is on that serve. Power from Harimoto. Again, even though he's only 14 years old, from a power standpoint, technically he is so clean, so sound, and he's bigger than most on his team. Pound for pound, I couldn't be sure. I lifted him earlier this year. Oh, just missing the hooking forehand from below the table. Several of these shots, again, look like they're going to end the rally. Rossi on his feet. Now, one thing that Dima's done this year that has really helped him out is he's sacrificed a bit of power for speed, more efficient strokes. Ideally, you'd be able to have both. Be able to play quickly from anywhere on the court with as much power as possible every shot. Assuming you're going for a powerful shot rather than something to change the pace or a touch shot. This is big coming into the towel break. Dima just within 2 instead of being down 1-5. Coach Kurashima in the corner slumps down in his chair a little bit after that point goes to Dima. Now, both of these players, if you want to learn more about their personalities, you can find their Ask a Pro Anything interviews on the official ITTF YouTube channel. Some good times. Harimoto in training and Dima taking your questions as well. Power the grunt, and he gets there for the wide forehand. Wingspan is favoring Dima Ovtcharov right now. This ball's not wide enough to cause trouble. Harimoto with such a wide ball coming in, he's going to have to either play that into the body or off the side of the table. Fast pace. This is like Ma Long and Fan Zhendong pace. This is a good sign for the world of table tennis. We've got a Japanese 14-year-old and a German 29-year-old creating Ma Long, Fan Zhendong rallies out here. Comfortable ball, heavy side spin there from the pendulum serve of Dima. Harimoto lifting out for the backhand receive. Dima ties it back up from 4-1. Harimoto only gets 1 of the next 5 points. A little bit of variety of the reverse pendulum serve there from Harimoto. Now you couldn't see it, but you could hear Dima putting in the energy. It was the backhand cross court for the winner. On a rare occasion, I'll look down at the court for you. Otherwise, I'm watching the same screen as you. There's the opening backhand. Classic combination. Bring him in short on the forehand side with the backhand, deep to the backhand corner while he's out of position. This is quite necessary, I feel like, for the morale of Harimoto to stay in this match. After being up 4-1 and being down 5-7, he needs to continue here. We've seen Dima come back from down several times this year. Again, just an outstanding year for Dima on the World Tour. Good read. Harimoto waits patiently, spins it up. Dmitry Ovtcharov gets so much racket speed on his serve. A lot of players receive it their first 3 times into the net. Bold long serve and a softer shot from Harimoto and a counter forehand. Changes the timing. Dima's used to that fast pace of play as well. Now, normally I wouldn't expect to see Harimoto changing up the pace that much. Yes, from a blocking game into a counterattack, but rarely with a softer loop in the rally. Backhand spin shot, there's the apology. A lot of the time fans, table tennis fans, get confused because of Harimoto's shouting to pump himself up. They confuse that with poor sportsmanship. But Harimoto, incredibly fair, has a lot of integrity on the table and off. Well-placed serve, jams up Harimoto. This has been a back and forth struggle here in game 2. Harimoto had won 4 points in a row from down 5-7. And a kick serve ties it back up for Dima. 9-all, the 3rd towel break here in game 2. So we've got Lin Gaoyuan waiting for the winner of these 2. Still a little bit early in the match, but thinking about it from time to time. I think this game right here could be quite telling of the outcome of the match. Right into the body, perfect placement from Harimoto, earns him game point. Dima does have the bigger middle. This would be the first game that Harimoto has taken off of Dima on the World Tour. Top of the net now, deuce. Dima saves a game point. Rossi on his feet again in the corner. So interesting. Coaches really just have so much influence from that corner. Swoosh out of the forehand. Harimoto, one flat slap across the body. Who does that to Dima? Who does that? This is like the fugitive. He's got his arm in near his body and he roars after winning this point. Understandably so. Game point back again. Check it to wreck it. Let's begin. Dima with the timeout in the corner now. Roscoff is going to have to talk to him. That's the type of point that can be so devastating that it costs you the next point as well. When a player makes a shot like that, we saw it with Koki Niwa versus Fang Bo in Sweden. The type of shot that you talk about for points and points after, you'll see that one in the highlights. Probably see that on the Facebook page in a matter of minutes. So I'm just piecing together a few words here that I caught from the Chiquita, the opening banana receive to the Bong Bong, the counter loop rally, and Moikai one more time. Stay in there, get ready for the next shot. You know Dima gets a lot back. They come back quickly. This isn't over yet. You've got game point, Harimoto, and the serve. Such a fast backhand from Harimoto, but Dima hangs right in there for the pace. The Kazakh fans here in the crowd excited to see Dima fighting. He's got some good support here from Kazakhstan. Many Russian speakers in the crowd as well. Dima speaking Russian, in addition to German and English. Backhand once again earns another game point for Harimoto. Well placed, a little bit rushed. You could see on the wry face of Dima. Not the shot he was hoping for. Another serve and another game point. Spin to the short side, out to the forehand, and history is written once again. It's the first time that Harimoto has taken a game, a dent in the record against Dima on the World Tour. We will see what this means for match, but so far it means it's tied up at 1 apiece. We'll see who steps into the lead in game 3 right after this.